Hey guys, I wanted to do a little tour of some areas of my house that are just my things so you guys could see how minimal the amount of things that we own has really gotten down to while we've been sharing space and sharing items with other people. And that way you have something to juxtapose against when I show our new place, since we're going to be moving into a new place and we're probably going to be getting a lot of new things. I thought we'd start out with this. So first of all, this is the kitchen that we share with everyone. Here is my brother and sister-in-law's dog, Luna. She's a husky. She's really beautiful. And I would normally have this fan on because it's super hot out today, but I turned it off so the audio could be okay on this video. Over here you'll see this is my water bottle. This is my hydro flask, my mason jar that I usually drink coffee out of, and my French press. This is one of Nate's coffee mugs. And under here we have, this is Nate and my Vitamix. This is where we keep it right now. So if we come forward here, I'll open up these cupboards. And as you can see, this one here likes to swing in a little bit. And I'm not sure how good this lighting is going to be, but I'll do my best to give you guys a good tour. Alright, so starting over here, we just have some little bags of spices and our salt and pepper shaker. I really like Celtic sea salt, so we just got a Celtic sea salt. Little mini salt and pepper shaker, or grinders. We've got some more seasonings back here. A big pack of Celtic sea salt, and a jar of toothpicks. These are our jars of coffee. One of them's decaf, one of them's regular. Coffee grinder, that was a gift. And then more, like a bag of decaf, a bag of regular coffee. Sometimes we get it in bulk, sometimes we don't, so we're working on that. I like to buy in bulk. Back here, I've got a little teapot. I used to be really big into drinking tea. I haven't been lately, but I really want to get back into it. Nate has bought a little bit of fruit. I don't eat fruit, but he does sometimes. His diet is always changing, but we've got a couple of Joko cups and like an old tumbler over back here for coffee. A little bit of like garlic, some covers for my mason jars for if I use them to drink out of, and like a lid for a mason jar that you can put a straw in, so made out of bamboo. It's pretty cool. Up here, as you can hopefully see, is just a whole lot of mason jars of varying sizes. Here's the ones I usually like to drink out of, or if I'm drinking water I'll use one of these big ones. To be honest, I love mason jars. I don't think we can have enough of them, and I'll probably buy more big ones when we get into the new space because I use them for everything. Up here, the storage of this is all not very great because I'm waiting to buy any kind of storage solutions that I want until we are in the new place. But here we've got coconut oil, a thing of sugar for when we have guests over who want sugar, like in their coffee or tea or whatever. Nate and I don't use sugar, but we like to be hospitable. It's important to us. This is like a water jug my husband likes, some oil, some wine, some vinegar. I don't know. One of these is cornstarch, one of these is almond flour, I think. And then some chips. My husband bought some blue corn chips the other day. Here we have reusable shopping bags. They're hard to see because they're black. We've got a whole bunch of black reusable shopping bags and these white like mesh reusable produce bags, and I also use these I like to buy things that I can use for everything. So right now we're using these to store mason jar lids. So we've got like the outer ring of the big mason jars and then the inner flat part in a different bag, and then we've got the outer ring for little mason jars and the inner flat part for the little mason jars. So we've got 4 bags of mason jar parts up here, but they're all separated by kind. This mason jar holds reusable straws, the reusable straw cleaner, and some bamboo chopsticks that my best friend brought back from me when she was in China for 2 years with the Peace Corps. So she always loves to eat off of them, and I'm trying to learn, so we'll see. And then of course we've got a whole bunch of forks back here because we really like to be able to entertain. We'll see if we actually do entertain in our new place or if that's a pipe dream, but here is like a trivet, a handmade wooden trivet that my dad made. I'm sure you guys will see it in the new place. And this is our green cutting board. And yeah, we had these things away up pretty high and like all of these dishes up here that I'll go through in a second because we are just using the things that are still in the kitchen, my brother and sister-in-law's things. And I'm trying to keep our things separated because honestly, it helps me with my sanity. It helps me with planning out what I'm gonna be, how to move things and what's ours as opposed to what's not and like what I'm responsible for taking care of. So anyways, this is like a do-all dish. It's like a grill, chill, bake, serve type of a thing that we've had ever since we got married, and we use it for literally everything, even like when we go camping. I've got a set of Pyrex glass bowls. This is a big Pyrex container. I've got several other Pyrex containers over here. That's really hard to see. I'm so sorry about the lighting, guys. And then this is a cast iron skillet. There's a little cast iron skillet in here too. You really can't see anything. This is a beautiful mortar and pestle that Nate loves to use. We've got a few utensils up here, and that's it. Here's that mortar and pestle I was trying to show you guys. Nate likes to put spices and stuff in here and grind it up. Here are the serving utensils that were on that top shelf there. So I like to use this guy to pull eggs out of boiling water, a couple of knives, spatula thing, and little tongs. Here are the Pyrex containers we own. We used to own more, but the glass broke on some of them. We somehow or another lost track of this lid. Guess that's what happens in a big household, but I still use the bowl without the lid, so. Here is the all-purpose dish I told you guys about, and here is our set of Pyrex bowls. We have 4 of them, a small one, 2 mediums, and a large. And here is our medium, small, and teeny tiny cast iron. So you can see it's just make like 2 eggs in the morning or to heat up some bone broth. And then we use this one for everything. And I think when we get a new place, I think I want to get like a really big one because I love cast iron. So here's another view from down here. Once again, we don't get up here too often because we're just using my brother and sister-in-law's stuff until we move. But those will be the only things that we have when we move into our new place. And I actually feel really good about it because we've lived by ourselves once before and it was really good to have so few things. We were able to make it work and we really enjoyed it. So, okay, so while we're at it, I thought I would just show what's in our fridge. This shelf right here, as you can see, Nate and Mad, this is our shelf. And this is some eggs, some leftover ground meat, some salsa, some sour cream, some sausages, chicken sausages I think, from Lucky's. We've got a little bit of leftover onion, a couple of bell peppers in a reusable produce bag, some zucchini in a reusable produce bag, some carrots, and that's our shelf. As you can see over here, we've also got a door shelf too. So here's some milk that Nate bought for himself as a treat the other day. I've got some of that Primal Kitchen's vegan ranch you saw me talking about the other day. Some shredded cheese, some butter. This is usually like a big roll of butter, but now it's like a tiny amount in the whole package. A little bit of leftover wine, I think, and some leftover BPC that's decaf, so I keep, if I want to heat it up at night and drink it, I do. All right, so that was everything that's in the kitchen currently, that is Nate and mine's, but there are a few things that belong in the kitchen, I think, that are not being stored in here right now. For example, we have a large set of plates, reusable plates, so that we can use them for entertaining. And I don't know, there's probably a few other odds and ends that will end up in the kitchen in our new place that are not in this kitchen right now. But I'll show those to you guys when I do the bedroom tour, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging out. You guys rock, seriously. Later, haters.